Hello, folks. I'm Tommy NC2010, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Tommy Talks. The topic is today, what makes you happy? Today is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all those fathers. And you know what? All you deadbeat fathers can go to hell. Because the fact is that you're not supporting your kid, and you're probably on the run. So happy Father's Day to all the good fathers out there that are doing good things for their kids, taking care of their kids, and all the deadbeat fathers, you can go to hell. I'm sorry to say that, but we have the Sega Cam Gamer. We have Mr. Rasmus, known as Sam. Mr.
Hello,
Mark
everybody. My name is Mr. Rasmus.
And I have the Yes.
What's in the drink rink tonight, man?
Oh, we got a mixed drink tonight, folks. Coke and rum.
And you got the special
Coke and rum, Tommy.
Wormwood Festival.
You have no shame. Keeping it up there and high.
That's that Wormwood Festival cup, right?
Wormwood?
What's it called?
I can't remember. Sourwood.
Sourwood. Yeah. And, hey, did you know that Julian, he's a big fan of Coke and rum.
Yeah.
But he never spills it.
He's a sipper like this. So we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and Corey and Trevor, shut up. So, okay, what should we start off with? Okay. So I want to let you know, folks, every subject from last week has been taken care of. I invited Eddie Explorers in, but it seems like he has left us for some reason. I don't know why. But if anybody asks, we took care of all that subject, and things have been taken care of. So enough with that.
Tommy, I just had a report come in that 135 people are invited to this hangout, according to your Google Plus page.
Oh no, they're not invited. They are. That's not for invites. That's for people to watch.
Oh.
Of course, the thing is that that's for people to watch, basically. For anybody who want to watch the show tonight.
So tell me, what's the topic today?
What makes you happy? Well, I guess you want me to start off first, or you want to go?
Well, you're the host, man. It's all on you.
I tell you what makes me happy is, well, I don't know. Vlogging makes me happy also, but sitting down, having a nice snack in front of me, watching a movie or watching a TV show, having a nice drink, copacetic, just everything is matching, everything is perfect, and that's what some of the things that makes me happy. And just hanging out with my friends and my family makes me happy. And it's just this feeling, this copacetic feeling of, wow, everything is going well. And the other day, I actually had a good moment where I was watching Trailer Park Boys, and I got to eat a hamburger and watch Trailer Park Boys. I was like, wow, because I get hungry sometimes because Randy's always talking about cheeseburgers, but I like hamburgers.
There's not much of a difference. It's just a slice of cheese, right?
I don't know why Eddie Explorers left. I'm wondering why he left.
He might have had to go do something, man. He's a busy guy.
Yeah.
His cat might have been giving him heck.
Okay, Sam, you're the next guy. What makes you happy?
I'll tell you what, a lot of things make me happy, man. Alcohol makes me happy, but one of the things that makes me happiest is enjoying nature, being outside on a nice day, rainy or sunny, enjoying the ocean, enjoying friendship, good friendship. That's another thing that I like. Another thing that makes me happy is talking about things late into the night, around a table, have a meal with good friends and family. It's done. and it's hours later, you're all sitting around having a good talk, and that makes me real happy, that kind of stuff. Some people say money makes them happy, you know.
Until your
Money
wallet's empty.
cannot buy happiness, man. Some of the richest people in the world are the saddest. Just take a look at entertainers. People from Hollywood.
Okay. Mark, what makes you happy?
Okay, apart from ponies, people. Well, I like good positive comments on my channel.
Alright, what else?
And also, when people approach you on my channel, asking me to help them with their project, it gives me something to do, because I'm in the process of doing a fanfic for My Little Pony.
Okay. Sega Camp, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Well, I guess since I've been known as the Sega Camp Gamer, I guess it's pretty obvious, right? Come on.
It can't be gaming. It cannot be gaming.
Okay. Besides gaming, I do like...
I didn't mean it that way.
Okay, I just don't know what really makes me happy. I don't know, actually. My mind's just gone blank.
So wait a minute, Sega Camp. You have parents, you have a sister just had a baby, and you have
alright.
You have a job where you work at a movie theater, and you're gonna tell me you don't know what makes you happy? My gosh, Sega Camp. Like,
I know. I suck. Alright, I do like them working at the movie theater. Ever since I started working there, that made me feel happy. Ever since my niece has been born, that made me feel happy. A lot of stuff, but just right now, my mind has just gone blank. I just can't really think of anything that's making me happy right now at the minute.
Sometimes people are not always happy, and because they find themselves in the moment, finding themselves in a pickle, finding themselves where they've lost something, this empty gut feeling where people have fallen to a certain degree because people think it's funny to rip people apart. And you find that happy moment, and then finally somebody rips that happy moment from you, and then you fall into this depression, and you often find yourself, lost without meaning or happiness. And when people go into depression, often they turn to either alcohol or pills or possibly taking their life. And depression is a very hard thing. How is that to laugh?
I'm just reading the chat, Tommy. Sorry, I was out of place.
Recently, we lost a comedian due to depression. Robin Williams, a man. By the way, I'm sorry to say this, but who is? I can hear some sound or something like that. Who has watching a video or something like that, because I can hear it. I have headphones on. I can hear if somebody doesn't have their headphones on. They need to put their headphones on. Just saying. But we lost a legend to depression, and it's interesting how we lose a spotlight person and then depression. You need to take care of depression. It's a benefactor, folks. It's a humongous benefactor in today's society. Teenagers have been known to commit suicide because of depression, of certain subjects in their life. And then suddenly Robin Williams kicks off, and then all of a sudden, what's advertised depression with Robin Williams' face on it? That doesn't make sense, depression is a hard subject. It's a very vulnerable place for somebody to be in, because far from depression is happiness. And people, when they're happy, they're jolly, they want to do stuff, or if you find somebody's soul that has just been gutted because that maybe they got fired from their job, or maybe their girlfriend just broke up with them, or they just lost the morality to do anything. And the fact is, if you ever see somebody like that, if you see somebody depressed, it looks like they're down in their luck, if you don't know who they are and they look pretty friendly person, sit down and say, you don't know me, but you look like you have a problem. How can I help you? Just ask the person, because maybe if that person says F off, say, sorry, I wanted just to help you. Well, I don't need your help. I don't know who you are. And I'm like, okay, perfect. That's the answer probably I was going to get. Now, some people are very vulnerable, and they're just like, okay, yeah, this is my problem. My friend did this to me, and maybe you can help them solve that problem. Maybe you could say, well, how about you do this? He's like, but you're a total stranger. Why did you come up to me? Because I wanted to help you. I saw that you looked depressed, so I wanted to come and help you and adjust and make you happy. Give a little bit of nugget, that gold nugget to you to make you happy.
Also, Tommy, depression, they teach you that sometimes in first aid.
What?
Especially, they teach like depression, not how to spot it, but they teach that in first aid, because depression can be lead into could be a medical thing as well.
Yes, a lot of times depression comes from a medical issue. Somebody's taking too much medication, and it's not that they feel depressed. It's the fact that the medication has changed, has altered their mindset, their body set. People have an inner bubble, and people don't want you to touch that inner bubble. But sometimes you have to go into that inner bubble just to find out what's wrong with that person. And I find myself sometimes having to scooch into somebody's inner bubble to say, hey, what's wrong? I personally haven't gone to a stranger and asked if they were all right, but I have helped my friends with depression and talk with people about their problems.
Tommy, you know what that goblet, or not the goblet, the vase thing, it looks like he stole it from a science lab. Took some kind of crazy concoction potion from the lab.
No, I just what happened is my dad is in real estate, and the people left the house, and they're basically being lazy, and they didn't clean the house up. They left all their garbage, what they didn't want. And so I was looking through the stuff, and I said, you know what? I want to be fancy. I want that. Should I wear my hat, or should I take? Because my hat.
What?
Oh, it's like, yeah, it'll just balance. That can balance like that.
It's a good look. You look like a mobster from the 30s.
With headphones on. That's very interesting.
Well, they could be earmuffs.
That's basically what happened. Was I was just looking through my garage, and I saw that there, and I picked it up, and I'm like, okay, I'm taking this up to my room, and I'm gonna use this. Yeah.
You want to talk about the package you got?
Well, I'm gonna save that for Mailbox Monday. By the way, I just want to let you know that I have a P.O. box, and it's basically, you guys can send me anything you want, gifts, money, anything you want to do, fan art. If you find a shirt, a funny shirt, or like something I would like, you're welcome to send it. And
have you got anything yet in your P.O. box?
Well, I did get a thing called Cool Cat. And
Cool Cat?
I don't know. What?
What's Cool Cat?
Apparently it's a bullying, anti-gun thing, and I was like, okay, I don't know why someone would send this to me, because
So what was it? They sent you a cat.
No, they sent me a DVD and a book and a shirt. It says, "Cool Cat loves you."
Oh, nice. You should have worn the shirt for this broadcast.
I didn't feel like it really because I don't wear just regular shirts. I wear it underneath. For instance, if you guys find an extra large shirt or something like that, like a dress shirt, looks very nice, you're welcome to mail that to me. I
So,
may.
Tommy, you mentioned you got a DVD. Are you gonna do a review, or are you gonna do a live watch with Tommy, or?
I don't know. I haven't discussed it yet. I haven't discussed watching it yet because I've been thinking about watching it, but I don't know if I am going to watch it just yet, but I will probably. But it's I'm excited to see what by the way, I pre-record my Mailbox Monday, and if I get Hamza to help me do it, I'll meet up with him somewhere and we'll do a Mailbox Monday, and we'll see. Whoopsie, my hat sliding.
That's okay, Tommy. I do. I somehow pre-record my content beforehand as well. So right by the time when the day comes, it's already recorded. I don't have to make a schedule before I post the video. It's already done. It's just gotta get it posted. That's all.
Hey, speaking of what makes you happy, I saw a Sega Camp video that made me very happy. Now, let me tell you which one it was. It was Counting Stars from One Republic. I think you did that
yes.
a week ago. It uploaded a week ago or so.
Yeah, and I had some content ID issues, but
Really?
I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get that settled out of the side, so then afterwards the video can stay up here. That's what I do with Mr. Rasmus. I am good that way. I try to slide myself through the content ID issues as much as possible.
That's good.
I recently, what makes another thing. What makes me happy is watching movies, and I went to go see Jurassic World, and I tell you what, that movie was for the movie that for the work that they did in the movie and all the quality, it was epic.
I saw that not. I'm sorry, Tommy, but I saw that not too long ago with my mother as well. Just imagine in the worst apartments, right when the gruesome parts came up, like with all the people getting killed, I would just tell my mother, "Okay, Mom, you can hold my hand," and she would just be like this the entire time. She was scared, but right when the dinosaurs started killing the people off, or whatever it was.
The funniest part in that movie is when they're searching for. What's that noise?
What?
What are
I
you
hear
doing?
nothing.
My favorite part, and one of my other favorite parts, is the guys have these mini little guns, and they're looking for this gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex. And all of a sudden, they're like,
Tommy, it's Indominus Rex.
The Indominus Rex. They're looking for it, and all of a sudden they're like, "We can't find it. Where is it?" And then the guy's like, "Whoa, what is this?" He's like, "It's its tracker," and it's like half of its scales. Like it just ripped out its scales, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that's grody." Very grody.
I haven't heard that term since middle school.
I don't think I ever heard that term at all.
Grody.
Okay, my best highlight though was at the very end of the movie when they finally let the T-Rex go, and then the woman, she lights up a flare and guides the T-Rex. This is something that we seen back in the first movie as well, when the T-Rex got loose. Because then Samuel pulls her out with a flare, and then he chucks it down there, and then right afterwards they tried sending out another one somewhere, and it came out and attacked the other guy who got a flare or something like that.
There's dinosaurs? Dinosaurs in this park? Correct? Dinosaurs in this park? Correct.
So anyway, though, she's running down with the T-Rex following her with the flare, and then she chucks it right at the Indominus Rex, and that's when the two finally start beating out right there, and it's just awesome.
Epic showdown, but it ultimately turns out the Indominus Rex is very dominant, and because the T-Rex has a small arms and big head, you see where the Indominus Rex has a lot of leeway because he has these big arms, and he's just like grabbing the T-Rex and throwing him around. And I guess I do not like Brock Lesnar, but I would say that the Tyrannosaurus Rex was like the Undertaker, and the Indominus Rex was like Brock Lesnar, and those two squaring off against each other. And in the end count, well, okay, wait a minute. Okay, basically, just to survive, okay, Roman Reigns, I'm going to say this, Roman Reigns was like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's beating up Brock Lesnar, the Indominus Rex. So, in the midst of it, Seth Rollins runs in with the Money in the Bank and cashes it in for the title, and then totally... Wait a minute, oh God. Every time I try coming up with these wrestling quotes, these wrestling situations for these dinosaurs, you can't exactly match it up. Because that means that Seth Rollins would have beaten Brock Lesnar. But no, it was Seth Rollins that pinned. That means that the gigantic crocodile would have eaten the Tyrannosaurus Rex. But it was the opposite. But I can't think of a situation. Oh God.
Are you willing to take a question, Tommy?
Sure. Was it an appropriate question?
Yeah, I rank it in the appropriate scale as appropriate. Thumbs up. All right, Tommy. After being signed up to the gym for about 2 months, have you noticed a difference in your weight?
Who asked the question?
It was a YouTube comment by Unid Nasheed.
I really didn't check my weight. I haven't checked my weight. But I hope that I am losing weight. I don't really check my weight oftenly, but I need to start doing that. I need to get a good scale, and start checking myself.
Yeah, it can be a good motivator but it takes a while to start seeing results. It's a long, slow slope. One of my favorite scenes. Here's a spoiler. The kids are just escaped the Indominus Rex, and they're wandering through the woods, and they escape. If you're doing that on purpose, Sam, I don't appreciate that, by the way, if you're doing it on freaking camera. Doing what?
I'm not going to say what it is, but I heard a crushing or something like that, and please, if you're doing that on camera, don't do it on camera.
A crushing.
We'll talk about it later. But, okay, the kids have just escaped the Indominus Rex, and they're going across, and they find the site where all the soldiers were killed, and all of a sudden they come across this really grody, bloody car, just ripped to shreds. You could see there's blood on the seat where a guy was killed, and then past that grodiness you see the old building, the old Jurassic Park building. It's been 20 years since anybody has stepped foot inside of the building. And the kids come up, and it's the egg-shaped door handle. They walk inside, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, and they step inside, and they're looking around, and they come into the shop. You know, they show you where the shop is, where everything was sitting, and everything's still left in the place that it was left. And they come across the Jeeps, like the old Jurassic Park Jeeps. And I was like, oh, yes?
I forgot to mention there is an impression that went with that question.
What's that?
One impression. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Al-Baghdadi.
I don't know who that is, so I'm sorry.
I don't know either. I think he's an Eastern, maybe Iraqi guy? Is it Libyan? I'm not sure.
Well, I will do this impression. And hello, and welcome to the Quickie Mart. And thank you, come again. Mr. Simpson, please get your stuff and get out.
But this is not a lending library.
This is not a lending library. I will do that impression. I will do that.
Who cares about you? I do.
Mark, you should do your impression as a Barney Gumble burp.
I need a drink.
Oh, you need some pop. Some soda pop.
I'm having me a drink.
Oh, this is drink number 3 if I'm on count here. It almost looks like you got Coogee wine. But
Coogee wine.
We do know it's rum and coke. Next time we should try and get some Coogee wine. That would be a good prop.
But I have to say that the movie was very decent. All the stuff, the action, and one of the funniest parts in the movie for me is basically where he is the guy, the engineer that's working at the new park, is wearing a Jurassic Park shirt, and the head CEO looks over and she's like, "Really? That's kind of wrong for you to be wearing that shirt." And he's like, "What? I got it for like $500 on eBay." It was going for $500.
Yeah, that was pretty funny too. She's all like, "That is inappropriate," and here he is wearing a Jurassic Park T-shirt, which is what it used to be 20 years ago. Come on, really?
What was funny is they gave little hints about his desk being messy and the fact that Dennis Nedry's desk was messy, and he was the guy that hacked them. You know, he was the guy that destroyed the reason why Jurassic Park came apart like that.
Oh yes, that is true.
By the way, guess what? This is for nostalgic value. I still have this. It's dusty. Hold on a second. I'm going to blow this off right in front of the camera. Look at this. Oh, shoot.
What'd I miss? Hey, that's a Jurassic Park VHS.
That's pretty cool, Tommy. I just got the complete trilogy not too long ago. All 3 movies now, all on DVD.
Tommy, you didn't rewind, man. That's blasphemy.
I haven't. Look at how dusty this thing is. I haven't used it in forever. If you copy this DVD, you will be, you know, they will slap you on the wrist from the FBI.
Well, that's not technically true, Tommy, because part of the law says you can copy DVDs as long as you keep it for your own. It's only when you rip it to DVD, then resell it, that's when it comes illegal.
Or if you put it on a different VHS, because when the VHS came out, there probably weren't no DVDs.
Okay,
yeah.
Here's something funny. The movie is rated PG-13. So, one of the lines used in the movie, he's like, "That's a big pile of shit."
Tommy?
Huh?
We had someone letting us know that they've unsubscribed because you gave out spoilers for Jurassic World.
Oh, come on.
Really? Come on!
Yeah. Well, you guys gave it all away. I haven't seen the movie. What am I supposed to do now, huh? I know the whole plot.
Well, you know what? Fiddles with you because I didn't know. I didn't know you hadn't watched the movie. I'm sorry. You know, if you have a problem, fiddles with you. You know what? Because the fact is,
Look at this, Tommy, right here. Just got
Would you
all
like some
these-
Skittles with your bittles?
I never did I might have seen most of the first movie, but I never did sit through the entire movie, and I never even knew about the second or third. Until I was at the store, just seeing all three movies up for sale. I'm like, oh, I gotta get 3 movies. So, The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3.
oh God, I'm sorry to say that, but to be honest, Jurassic Park 3 was the biggest disgrace of the series, and
do not search up dinosaur sex on Google.
Yeah.
oh God, we're not going to get started.
Well, actually, if you really want to see some interesting things, search up T-Rex sex. on
Oh,
Google
so
Images.
it's just like the first 3 prequels before Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6. There's just nothing great about the first 3 movies. It's just you ain't missing much, right?
No, they open up a park, it goes to heck, and Lost World, I'll just explain the whole entire story. They open up a park, it goes to heck, all the dinosaurs are loose in the park, and so they go to try to discover what's going on with the dinosaurs on that park, and they try capturing those dinosaurs, and then take them to mainland. It goes to heck, they take it back. Jurassic Park 3, people should be not where they should be, and somebody gets lost, and they bribe Dr. Grant to go. Well, in fact, I watched a Nostalgia Critic review on that movie. He's like, nothing in God or Earth could get me on that island, and it's like, how much can I write in my checkbook? And he's like, cha-ching.
And Steven Spielberg would, and I would love to. And this is Steven Spielberg said, and here I go walking out with a great big amount of money. With an undisclosed amount of money.
We had someone saying here, Tommy. They say, wow, Tommy's angry and on the warpath because of a little bit of crush noise.
Why did you have to read that comment for?
Well, it's relevant to what happened. Another comment asks, what are your and Sega Camp's most anticipated upcoming movies?
Are they talking about you or me?
Your and Sega Camp's most anticipated movies that will be coming out.
I would say I have 2 movies. I do want to see this new movie, Pan, and also what is it? Star Wars Episode 7. Also the new Terminator film that does look interesting. Also, Arnold Schwarzenegger has his own YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Where he blow things up. He just like, if you have a problem with it, blow it up.
Don't bump my selfie stick.
Don't bump my selfie
Well,
stick.
you pretty much said what I was gonna say, Tommy. Well, I had 2 though that I wanted to go see. Star Wars Episode 7 was one of them. The Force Awakens, by the way, Tommy, and as well Terminator Genesis. There's my movies I want to go see for this year.
And what makes me mad is that whole storyline pretty much takes out the first movie and the first movie and the second movie, and pretty much the whole storyline, taking a big knife.
It's throwing it out the window. That's actually good. We needed a new, fresh look on Terminator, at least. I think this might actually give the Terminator story a fresh new look, because it's like, now after this movie, who needs the storyline of Terminator? Like, it could just be all non-negotiable after that.
answer me this. Okay, they tried to stop. They tried to stop it from happening. The future from happening from the atomic bomb.
Skynet.
Skynet
That's
coming
what they
awake
call
and coming aware. And by the way, we came across, I can't remember if it was last year that we came across the year that Skynet became aware. I don't know what year. Does anybody know what year it is when Skynet finally launches the missiles and nukes the entire world?
Not off top.
Or are we talking about the year when Terminator? What was the fourth one anyway?
No, the storyline. The storyline.
I thought it was. It seemed to be taking place in 2003, the same year when the movie came out. I figured it just happened in 2003 when the missiles just went right up and then they came right back down again.
Man, this stuff is pretty smooth.
Ghost, you don't even know you're drunk till it's too late. Holy crap, you're almost done the whole thing, dude.
Well, actually, I just filled up the whole thing here.
Oh, you filled the whole goblet. The whole goblet's full.
Skynet went online in 2009, according to the Wikipedia
But
page.
when did it launch the missile, Mark?
According to this, probably 2033 or something.
2033?
That's we sent to kill Sarah Connor, yeah. 2015.
Does anybody know in the comments what year did finally Skynet launch the missiles and finally?
You know what, Tommy? I could probably figure this out because I do have the third Terminator movie on DVD, and they actually do give out a storyline about
Alright,
Skynet.
Tommy, someone wants to know why your camera's not focused like everyone else's camera's focused. And I think I can answer that question for you. Internet bandwidth.
According to Wikipedia, April the 19th, 2011. And
Wow.
That's against Tuesdays. Yeah.
That's the day before Hitler's birthday.
Wow, April 11th. Wow, it's already passed that would have happened, and nothing has happened.
Yeah, nothing happened, Tommy.
Can you imagine? I think it's interesting how these story creators don't create a plausible storyline to match up realistically if something was to happen like that, and people are like, oh my gosh, it's the right year, it's the Terminator movie actually happening, oh my gosh. And people can't say that now because 2011's over with. They can't say that because it's like, well, the missiles are launching, but it's not 2011, so it's not the Terminator storyline.
Oh, just imagine what everyone was like when 2012 rolled around, Tommy. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, it's the end of the world! And then 2013 arrives and, what's that? Oh, I'm sorry, your doomsday theory is just completely thrown out the window. Because what happened in 2012 was completely non-negotiable. And everybody really thought that was going to happen. The Doomsday Theory, December 21st, 2012. Oh, boy.
People, just the same as, don't you know what people thought would happen on Y2K? People thought on Y2K computers wouldn't be able to roll from 1999 to 2000, and they thought computers would take over and shut down, and it would cause the whole world
Yeah, that
to shut
too.
down.
Yeah, that was another.
That's why New Year's 1999 was like the bomb, based on what I've seen on TV.
And also,
it was supposed to be. Wait, Sammy. 9999. And that was the day the Sega Dreamcast came into stores. The release day the Sega Dreamcast got released. Interesting information for you there, Tommy.
That's an interesting fact. That's an inside fact, actually. Yeah, that's an inside fact.
Here's an interesting inside fact. The fact is that normally when I drink Coke and rum, it burns. But this right here is just very smooth, very quality.
Maybe it's a weak mix. There's two
Also-
possibilities. It could be a weak mix or very nice rum.
It had a black bat on it. That's the logo it had on the rum.
That would be Bacardi. Was it white or was it brown?
White.
Bacardi white. Oh, that's my uncle's favorite drink.
It's very.
Put it there,
very. It was clear. It was clear.
Yeah. No, that's the good stuff. That's good stuff.
And also,
Bacardi white.
hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mark.
Right. Also, talks about there could be an extra leap second that has known to cause computer problems before.
Really?
A leap, something called a leap second, where you add an extra second to the time.
You know, it's actually interesting that, you know, with people and computers, and there's some people that are computer savvy and some people are not computer savvy, and you find somebody that is not computer savvy and you say, do you know how this works? No, I don't know how that works. Can you tell me how it works? And I'm like, have you ever seen a computer before? No, I have not seen a computer, so tell me how this thing works. Okay, half an hour you're explaining how the delete button works, and they're like, how do you do it again? Right hand click, delete.
Oh man, old people and technology don't mix too good. I remember when my dad got his computer and he's learning how to use it, he'd always be like, Sam, I need you to help me fix my computer. I'm like, what's wrong? He says, oh, I can't find Google. So you don't have it open.
I heard somebody say one time, what's Google? Is that an animal?
Yeah. Is that a new planet?
Is that a new planet or something? Okay.
No. It's a search engine.
Yes.
You search on it.
What?
That's what Google is.
I don't know, Dad. I'm sorry for being loud. Okay. Oh, don't know. But
as we return to Tommy Talks, the volume has been lowered.
Lower it down.
Tommy, I've always wondered, what's the question on that what's the story on that tombstone that's up on your dresser?
oh, that's the Nostalgia Critic's tombstone.
He died?
Okay, a while back ago, Doug Walker made a decision that he wouldn't do the Nostalgia Critic anymore, and I got depressed. I was very sad that he stopped making. So I pretty much, if you look up on my video, you can see Nostalgia Critic's funeral, and I had a funeral, and I did this on my property. There's actually a little dirt spot you can still see from the grave mark that I made, and it's on my channel. One of my oldest videos. That I had a little miniature funeral for the Nostalgia Critic. Well, we've talked about a lot of interesting subjects here, and I'm going to finish off my drink, and I might wrap up the show.
It's early. It's early.
Well, there's people in my house that want to go to bed, so I can't really continue.
Ah, I see. Wow. Chug, 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 chug. Yeah.
So.
You just suplexed that goblet right onto the drink ring.
Ooh. So the fact is, folks, the main topic is what makes you happy. YouTube makes me happy. Friends make me happy, and all around everything in the world of positivity makes me happy. And just being here on YouTube and making videos and doing what I can do makes me happy. And the day I'll stop making videos is the day I die, or the day I have to stop making YouTube videos because of my career.
What if your camera breaks?
If my camera breaks, well then I'm not going to stop. I'm going to find another camera and start filming again. But you know, remember, folks, inspire, entertain, live on, and also thank you to all my patrons that are supporting me. Also, you can be a patron. You will get certain rewards and certain benefits. You can see there. I have already rewarded my $15 patrons for their they get a unit custom video when you are a $15 patron, and plus $50. You get a 5-minute Skype phone call on Skype. You get to call in and ask me one question, one impersonation, and that's pretty much. If you guys want me to bring back Skype calls, I am putting it through my Patreon program, and that is the set price for that tier for you guys to have Skype calls. We're going to work on the amount. At some point, we're going to talk about how much we should make it, unless we're just set at that. But it is my patron, so we'll see what happens. And thank you to all my fans. And I'm sorry if I hurt somebody's feelings about spoiling Jurassic World. I thought everybody has seen the movie, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I think lots of people haven't seen it yet.
Somebody got butthurt because
Tommy, I'm going to pass on a message to you from my fellow Canadian vlogger. Suplex City!
Suplex City?
You probably know who said that, right?
Yeah, and tell him Tombstone right to the ring. Tombstone City. Back to him.
Tombstone City right back at you.
But I want to say, folks, thank you for watching Tommy Talks. And as always, I'm Tommy in C2010. And I'm keeping you on the end.
Hey, we got one last impression.
Okay.
Roman Reigns. When he says, believe that.
You can't believe that. He's supposed to be saying, and you can believe in the Shield. That's what he's supposed to say, but Roman Reigns can't find his own character, so he still keeps the idealism of the Shield. That's Roman Reigns can't get out of the Shield character, so he just takes that and keeps going with it. And apparently, I think, in my opinion, that the Shield looked like a band of gunmen that didn't have guns with them. They just kept beating people.
Bunch of thugs.
Bunch of thugs beating people up. That reminds me of the Nexus also, which didn't last that long. Wade Barrett was in charge of them. Oh, jeez.
Well, that's better than that fat walrus, Paul Heyman. Am I right?
Oh, God, Paul Heyman. Heyman Hustle! God. Also, folks...
Oh, hey, Bob Dylan wants to know why you didn't make him a custom video.
I did make him a custom video. Really? Bob Dylan, check your Patreon message board. Your custom video is on your it's on your message board on your Patreon program, on your Patreon. Your custom video is there. I made it. You can download it. Let me know if you downloaded it so I can delete the video off my channel so you can keep it and use it for whatever you want to use it for. And accidentally, Adam Pachetti leaked out accidentally onto YouTube, and people watched it, and they said, I don't get the title, Tommy. I don't get the title.
Someone was saying that your Roman Reigns impression sounded a bit like Barry White.
Is there any other questions or anything like that in the chat that are not rude?
Oh, well, here, this is a new feature, the polling station. So the votes are in. We got Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi or Eddie Explorers. Abu got 3 votes, Eddie got 2. Sega Camp or Mark Hyder. Sega Camp got 4 votes, Mark got 0. Ashley or Crystal. Crystal got 2 votes, Ashley got 0. So the people have spoken. That's the results.
Well, I don't know when I'll see Crystal really because I haven't spoken to her and she won't contact me. And also, I said in the video, try to contact Crystal through her YouTube channel and tell her that you want her back on my back on my channel doing movie review, or just as simple as something with me and her that can do on video. Just try to contact Crystal. And I would say her whole name, but I don't want to give her whole alias away unless you know who she is. If you've seen her YouTube videos, you can contact her there on her YouTube channel and tell her that let her know how much you love her and that you want to see her back on my show.
Sounds good. And one last question before you gotta go, Tommy.
Sure.
Do you think that directors should put the focus more on story, acting, the theme, or rely more on special effects?
Story and character build, and not special effects. Special effects come completely after you shoot a film. It's the storyline, it's the character build, and when you have
sometimes, Tommy, they need to sometimes they need to set up a special effect shot on location especially when for the Lord of the Rings movie.
I can understand that. Well, explosions, certain explosions, I can understand that in a certain moment. But
yeah, because when I'm making Jurassic Park, you must know where the character's gonna, where the CG is gonna be, and you got to act with that when there's something there.
Interesting fact: the Tyrannosaurus Rex that they used was a gigantic puppet, and it was a gigantic robot puppet.
I did that in the original, I think.
So here's what happened. There wasn't supposed to be rain in the scene, but they added in. Steven Spielberg added it in at the last moment. So what happened was because it was made of foam, when it was raining, that the dinosaur was absorbing all the rain, and it looked like literally that the dinosaur was shivering, but also it looked at the fact like the Tyrannosaurus Rex was having a stroke, and it's just like, and they had to like pat the Tyrannosaurus Rex down so it wouldn't, glitch. But that's an interesting fact about Jurassic Park, and also
inside fact, for real.
Inside fact. Also another inside fact: how they got the water to shake like Tyrannosaurus Rex is walking. They built a special device underneath the area where these glasses were supposed to sit, and they would pluck a guitar string, and it would, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex was walking, and they just plucked that guitar string, and it would shake the water to a certain note. If you can actually do that, take a glass of water, set it on your guitar, and pluck a certain string, and your water will shake.
It's called frequency.
Yes.
The power of vibration.
I think they did something.
I think we all know the real power
original
is
Godzilla as well for how it roared though. Just go like, that.
Hey, have you ever seen that video? I think it was on like YTV or something. It was this commercial on Canadian TV at least. And it was like kids saying what they like to do, and like one kid's like, "I like dinosaurs." He goes, "Ah!" He does this weird T-Rex noise. Remember that one, Second Cat? It was definitely on Canadian TV.
Oh yeah. And then the guy's going, it's like, what? That's not the sound of a T-Rex. That sounds like the sound of a sheep.
Yeah, it sounded like a sheep getting its unit cut off.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us for another awesome episode of Tommy Talks. As always, I'm Tommy in C2010, and I'm keeping you. But before we go,
Mark, the fans want vlogs. There's a couple comments that say Mark needs to vlog.
What fans?
Your fans. Fans of Mark and fans of the nation.
Yeah, we've got users, because if they don't probably... They say they're fans, but if they don't comment on my video, how to know if they're actually fans?
Well, if they want more vlogs, they're definitely a fan, I think.
Okay. But just to say, he is known as the Sega Camp Gamer, Mr. Rasmus,
Hello.
and also Mark Hyder. Thank you for joining us, folks. I wish Eddie Explorers would have stayed on, but I don't know where he went. I sent him an invitation, so there's no thing to say that I did not say that I didn't want Eddie to be here, but I hope that, Eddie, you could be back with us next time. Keeping
Me
you
and Sega had a little dance party going on there for a couple seconds.
keeping you on the inside. Fact. See if I can get across you without falling on my face.
Oh no!